Now about the pleura. And what is pleura? Pleura is the layer which covering the lungs. Okay, and we have two types of pleura. We have vestral pleura, vestral and parietal. Parietal. Vestral pleura means is the innermost innermost covering of the lungs. Okay, and is indirectly connection. Then parietal, we have connection with the external structure of the lungs. Okay, is we need to know about the parts of parietal. Then we have races, and races means small narrow spaces. Okay, small narrow spaces. These are the things which we know, which we need to know about the pleura. Okay, first we, for your memorization, because this is parietal pleura, first we need to know the parts. This is the parietal pleura, this is the vestral pleura, and between them we have parietal cavity which filled by serous fluid, and these fluids give lubrications, and this lubrication reduce the friction of the lungs. Okay, parts, we have four parts. This is diaphragmatic part, okay. Second, we have here, this is intercostal part or costal part. Okay, costal part. Third, we have mediastinal part. This is a mediastinal part. And fourth, we have, this is a apical cupula. These are the four parts of the parietal. Then we have races, the narrow spaces, small narrow spaces. Races. Okay, races. Here we have, first we have costo-diaphragmatic races. Then here we have costo-mediastinal races, and third we have vertebro-mediastinal races. Okay, and fourth we have here, we have phrenico-mediastinal races. These are the small, okay, narrow spaces which are located in the pleura of the lung. Okay, we discuss vessel, we discuss parietal and its part and races. Okay, and we need to know, we will continue about the mediastinum. And mediastinum, if we talk about before the mediastinum, we need to know about the some little, we will going little bit back, because when we discuss about the parts, the surfaces of the lungs, then we have mediastinal surface, and mediastinal surface where the is very important, where the entering of the bronchus into the lungs is called helium of the lungs, and this helium lungs are covered by pulmonary ligaments, and there's also have different in right and left lungs. Okay, if you about the mediastinal surface, we need to know about the two lungs, right and left. If entering into the right lungs, okay, means here is the bronchus entering into the helium into the lungs. Okay, about the right, here first we have bronchus, because we have difference. First is bronchus, then we have pulmonary artery, they are entering like this. Okay, in the right, and then we have pulmonary vein. But in left, first we have pulmonary artery, then we have bronchus, and then we have pulmonary vein. These are the entering into the lungs, helium of the lungs, okay, entering into the both lungs, okay, from right and left. Okay, now we will start about the mediastinum. Mediastinum, what is mediastinum? Mediastinum is the area which are located, okay, first mediastinum. What is mediastinum? Mediastinum is the area which are located between the sternum, vertebral column, and between the two pleura of the lungs, okay. This is the lungs, two lungs, okay, and this area is mediastinum, okay. Mediastinums means here at the front we have sternum bone, okay, the back we have vertebral column, and from the right and left we have parietal pleura of the lungs, okay, or the lung, between the lungs, okay. These are the mediastinum, okay. If we talk about the more detail about the mediastinum, we need to know, it's better for us to the lateral aspect, okay. If we see from the lateral aspect here like this, okay. Mediastinum we have generally we have two parts, two types of mediastinum, okay. First we have superior mediastinum, this one, okay. Then we have inferior mediastinum. Inferior mediastinum, this is the inferior mediastinum, okay. This is the sternum of the bone. Here you have vertebral column, okay. Now the inferior mediastinum divided into other three mediastinum. Here we have anterior, middle, and posterior. Anterior, middle, and posterior mediastinum. Means here is anterior mediastinum, middle mediastinum, and posterior mediastinum, okay. Now why this mediastinum is important, need to know, okay. If you talk about the superior mediastinum is also have their like organs and vessels, large vessels, and okay. Now if you talk about the superior mediastinum. Superior mediastinum contents we need to know the contents, which contents are located here. This is superior mediastinum. We have here esophagus, okay. Here we have trachea. It means we have esophagus. Then we have trachea. We have here thymus, and also we have like large or blood vessels. And blood vessel we need to know, here we have aorta, we have right and left bronchocephalic vein and bronchocephalic trunk, okay. These are the large blood vessels which are located into the superior mediastinum, okay. Now if we talk about the inferior mediastinum, okay. Inferior mediastinum we have three types. Inferior mediastinum. First we have, if you talk about anterior mediastinum contents, here we have now is where is located the anterior mediastinum, between the sternum, body of sternum and the pericardium. These are situated or location of the anterior mediastinum, okay. And contents, which contents we have here? We have blood vessels, large blood vessels, which we have like aorta, superior vena cava, okay. Superior vena cava. Here we have internal and external thoracic artery and vein, okay. Then we have middle mediastinum, and middle mediastinum is location or situated between the heart and pericardium, okay. And there also we have the blood vessels, okay, like aorta, eta, superior vena cava ends, then we have inferior vena cava, okay, and etagdalia, etc. Okay, and the last one, the remaining is the posterior mediastinum. Posterior mediastinum, okay, is location between the, okay, situated between the vertebral column and pericardium, okay, pericardium. Okay, what contents we have here? We have the esophagus, okay, esophagus contents. We have esophagus, okay, we have esophagus. We have also large blood vessel where we have zygous, hemizygous, veins, and also phrenic veins, and etc. Just you need to and also we have vein, vagus nerve, okay, and left and right sympathetic nerves. Just only remembers the large blood vessels, okay. These are the mediastinum. We have superior and inferior mediastinum. Superior are also divided into other three mediastinum: interior, middle, and posterior mediastinum. This is a little bit information about the mediastinum. Thank you for watching.